Hello, I'm Sofia. Welcome back to another English lesson. Today we are going to learn something very useful. We are going to learn how to ask questions in English. Asking questions is an important part of everyday conversation. When you meet someone for the first time, you may want to know their name. You may want to know where they live. You may want to know what they do. You may want to know what they like. You may also need to ask questions when you are at a store, a restaurant, a hotel, or an airport. So today we will practice simple questions that you can use in real life. I will not only say the questions, I will explain what they mean, when you can use them, and how you can answer them. Then we will repeat them together. Take your time, listen carefully, and don't worry about making mistakes. Let's begin. What is your name? This is one of the first questions you can use when you meet someone. What is your name? Means you want to know the person's name. You can use this question when you meet a new person. For example, imagine that you are at an English class. You sit next to a new student. You can smile and ask, "What is your name?" The other person can answer, "My name is David," or simply, "I'm David." Both answers are natural. Let's practice the question. What is your name? Now repeat. What is your name? Again. What is your name? Very good. Now let's practice the answer. My name is David. Repeat. My name is David. You can also say, "I'm David." Repeat. I'm David. Excellent. Now let's look at another useful question. Where do you live? This question asks about someone's place of residence. In simple words, you want to know the city or country where the person lives. For example, where do you live? I live in London. Or, I live in Baku. You can also say, I live in New York. The important structure is, I live in, then you add the name of the city or country. Let's practice. Where do you live? Repeat. Where do you live? Again. Where do you live? Very good. Now the answer. I live in London. Repeat. I live in London. You can change London to your own city. For example, I live in Baku. I live in Istanbul. I live in Madrid. I live in Toronto. Now let's practice one more time. Where do you live? I live in Baku. Excellent. Here is another question you will hear very often. What do you do? This question can be confusing for beginners. What do you do does not usually mean, what are you doing right now? When we ask someone, what do you do? We often want to know about their job or occupation. For example, what do you do? I'm a teacher. I'm a student. I'm a doctor. I'm an engineer. I'm a waiter. I'm a designer. So remember the difference. What do you do? Often asks about your job. What are you doing? Asks about your activity right now. Let's practice the first question. What do you do? Repeat. What do you do? Again. What do you do? Excellent. Now the answer. I'm a teacher. Repeat. I'm a teacher. You can change the job. I'm a student. I'm a doctor. I'm an engineer. I'm a designer. Very good. Now let's practice a short conversation. What is your name? I'm Sophia. Where do you live? I live in London. What do you do? I'm a teacher. This is a simple conversation, but it is very useful. You can use these questions when meeting someone new. Now let's continue. What do you like? This question asks about a person's preferences. You can use it to talk about food, music, movies, sports, hobbies, and many other things. For example, what do you like? I like coffee. I like music. I like football. I like reading. I like movies. The structure is simple. I like. Then you add the thing you enjoy. Let's practice the question. What do you like? Repeat. What do you like? Again. What do you like? Excellent. Now the answer. I like coffee. Repeat. I like coffee. Now change the word. I like music. I like football. I like movies. I like reading. Very good. You can also ask a more specific question. What kind of music do you like? This means you want to know the type of music someone enjoys. For example, what kind of music do you like? I like pop music. Or I like rock music. Or I like classical music. Let's practice. What kind of music do you like? Repeat. What kind of music do you like? Excellent. Now let's ask about food. What food do you like? You can answer, I like pizza. I like pasta. I like rice. I like chicken. I like vegetables. Let's practice. What food do you like? Repeat. What food do you like? Very good. Now imagine you are talking to someone you just met. You can ask, what is your name? Where do you live? What do you do? What do you like? These 4 questions can help you start a simple conversation. Let's practice them together. What is your name? Pause for a moment. Now say it. What is your name? Where do you live? Now repeat. Where do you live? What do you do? Repeat. What do you do? What do you like? Repeat. What do you like? Excellent. You are doing well. In the next part, we will continue with more useful questions such as, what time is it? Where are you going? Do you speak English? And can you help me? Keep listening, keep repeating, and let's continue learning together. Part 2. Welcome back. Let's continue learning how to ask questions in English. In the first part, we practiced questions like, what is your name? Where do you live? What do you do? And what do you like? Now let's learn some more questions that you can use in everyday situations. Imagine that you are talking to someone in the morning. You want to know the time. You can ask, what time is it? This is one of the most common questions in English. When you don't know the time, you can simply ask, what time is it? Let's practice together. What time is it? Repeat. What time is it? Again. What time is it? Very good. Now let's look at some answers. It's 7 o'clock. It's 8:30. It's 10:15. It's 6:30. You don't need to give a long answer. For example, someone asks, what time is it? You can simply say, it's 9 o'clock. Let's practice. What time is it? It's 9 o'clock. Again. What time is it? It's 9 o'clock. Excellent. Now let's talk about another very useful question. Where are you going? You can use this question when you want to know someone's destination. For example, your friend is leaving the house. You can ask, where are you going? Your friend can say, I'm going to work, I'm going to school, I'm going to the store, I'm going home. Let's practice the question. Where are you going? Repeat. Where are you going? Again. Where are you going? Excellent. Now practice the answers. I'm going to work. Repeat. I'm going to work. I'm going to school. Repeat. I'm going to school. I'm going to the store. Repeat. I'm going to the store. I'm going home. Repeat. I'm going home. Very good. Now imagine that someone asks you, where are you going? You can answer with a place. For example, I'm going to the restaurant. I'm going to the airport. I'm going to the supermarket. I'm going to the hotel. I'm going to the office. This structure is very useful. I'm going to. Then add the place. Let's practice. I'm going to the restaurant. Repeat. I'm going to the restaurant. I'm going to the airport. Repeat. I'm going to the airport. I'm going to the supermarket. Repeat. I'm going to the supermarket. Excellent. Now let's learn another important question. Do you speak English? This question is very useful when you meet someone from another country. You want to know if the person can communicate in English. You can ask, do you speak English? Let's practice. Do you speak English? Repeat. Do you speak English? Again. Do you speak English? Very good. There are several possible answers. Yes, I do. This means you speak English. Repeat. Yes, I do. You can also say, yes, I speak English. Repeat. Yes, I speak English. If you don't speak English very well, you can say a little, or I speak a little English. Let's practice. I speak a little English. Repeat. I speak a little English. Very good. You can also say, I'm learning English. This is useful when you are studying English. For example, do you speak English? I'm learning English. This tells the other person that you are studying the language. Let's practice. I'm learning English. Repeat. I'm learning English. Excellent. Now let's learn a question that can help you in many situations. Can you help me? This is a polite way to ask someone for help. You can use it in a store. You can use it at an airport. You can use it at a hotel. You can use it in a classroom. You can use it almost anywhere. For example, imagine you are at an airport and you cannot find your gate. You can walk up to someone and ask, can you help me? Let's practice. Can you help me? Repeat. Can you help me? Again. Can you help me? Excellent. The other person may answer, yes, of course, or sure, or how can I help you? Let's practice. Yes, of course. Repeat. Yes, of course. Sure. Repeat. Sure. How can I help you? Repeat. How can I help you? Very good. Now imagine you need help finding a place. You can ask, can you help me find the airport? Or can you help me find the hotel? Or can you help me find the station? The structure is simple. Can you help me find? Then add the place. Let's practice. Can you help me find the hotel? Repeat. Can you help me find the hotel? Can you help me find the station? Repeat. Can you help me find the station? Excellent. Now let's learn another useful question. Can you repeat that? This question is extremely useful when learning English. Sometimes another person speaks too quickly. Sometimes you don't understand. Instead of staying silent, you can politely ask, can you repeat that? It means, please say it again. Let's practice. Can you repeat that? Repeat. Can you repeat that? Again. Can you repeat that? Excellent. You can also say, could you repeat that, please? This sounds a little more polite. Listen carefully. Could you repeat that, please? Now repeat. Could you repeat that, please? Very good. You can also ask, can you speak more slowly? This is useful when someone speaks too fast. For example, can you speak more slowly, please? Let's practice. Can you speak more slowly, please? Repeat. Can you speak more slowly, please? Excellent. Now imagine you are talking to someone in English. They say something. You don't understand. You can say, sorry, can you repeat that? This is natural and polite. Let's practice. Sorry, can you repeat that? Repeat. Sorry, can you repeat that? Very good. You can also say, sorry, I don't understand. This is another useful expression. It doesn't mean you are bad at English. It simply means you didn't understand the information. Let's practice. Sorry, I don't understand. Repeat. Sorry, I don't understand. Again. Sorry, I don't understand. Excellent. Now let's put these questions together. Imagine you meet a new person. You can ask, what is your name? Where do you live? What do you do? What do you like? Then you can continue. Do you speak English? Where are you going? You can also ask, can you help me? Can you repeat that? Can you speak more slowly? These simple questions can help you continue a conversation. Let's practice a short conversation. Hello. Hi. What is your name? I'm Sofia. Nice to meet you, Sofia. Nice to meet you too. Where do you live? I live in London. What do you do? I'm a teacher. Do you speak English? Yes, I do. Where are you going? I'm going to work. Excellent. Notice how simple the conversation is. You don't need difficult words. You don't need long sentences. You just need useful questions and simple answers. Now let's practice again. What is your name? Pause and answer. Where do you live? Pause and answer. What do you do? Pause and answer. What do you like? Pause and answer. Do you speak English? Pause and answer. Where are you going? Pause and answer. Can you help me? Pause and answer. Can you repeat that? Pause and answer. Very good. You are not only listening now, you are also practicing how to respond. That is important. When you learn English, don't only read the words. Say them aloud. Listen to yourself. Repeat the same question several times. Then create your own answer. For example, where do you live? I live in Baku. What do you do? I'm a student. What do you like? I like music. Where are you going? I'm going to school. Do you speak English? Yes, I do. I'm learning English. Excellent work. In the next part, we'll continue with more everyday questions. We'll practice questions about family, work, free time, food, shopping, and daily life. Keep listening, keep repeating, and most importantly, don't be afraid to speak. Let's continue in part 3. Welcome back. This is the final part of today's lesson. We've already learned many useful questions. Now let's practice some more questions that you can use in real conversations. Remember, don't just listen. Repeat the questions. Then think about your own answer. Let's continue. Who is your best friend? This is a simple question about friendship. You can answer, my best friend is Alex, or my best friend is Sarah. Let's practice. Who is your best friend? Now repeat. Who is your best friend? Excellent. What do you do in your free time? This question is useful when you want to learn more about someone's hobbies. For example, I watch movies, I listen to music, I read books, I play football, I go for walks. Listen carefully. What do you do in your free time? Now repeat. What do you do in your free time? Very good. What is your favorite food? You can ask this when you're talking about food. For example, what is your favorite food? My favorite food is pizza. Let's practice. What is your favorite food? Repeat. What is your favorite food? Excellent. My favorite food is pizza. Now repeat. My favorite food is pizza. Very good. What is your favorite drink? You can use this question when talking about drinks. For example, my favorite drink is coffee, or my favorite drink is tea. Listen carefully. What is your favorite drink? Now repeat. What is your favorite drink? Excellent. What are you doing? This question is different from, what do you do? What are you doing? Asks about what someone is doing right now. For example, I'm studying, I'm working, I'm watching TV, I'm cooking, I'm reading. Let's practice. What are you doing? Repeat. What are you doing? Excellent. I'm studying English. This is a very useful answer for English learners. Listen carefully. I'm studying English. Now repeat. I'm studying English. Very good. Are you busy? This question asks if someone has time. For example, are you busy? No, I'm not. Or, yes, I am. Let's practice. Are you busy? Now repeat. Are you busy? Excellent. No, I'm not. Repeat. No, I'm not. Very good. Do you have time? This question is useful when you want to talk to someone. For example, do you have time? Yes, I do. Or, sorry, I don't have time right now. Listen carefully. Do you have time? Now repeat. Do you have time? Excellent. What time do you start work? This is useful when talking about someone's daily schedule. For example, I start work at 9. Listen carefully. What time do you start work? Now repeat. What time do you start work? Very good. What time do you finish work? This question asks when someone's work ends. For example, I finish work at 5. Let's practice. What time do you finish work? Repeat. What time do you finish work? Excellent. Where do you work? This is another common question. You can ask it when you want to know someone's workplace. For example, where do you work? I work at a school. I work at a hospital. I work in an office. Listen carefully. Where do you work? Now repeat. Where do you work? Very good. Do you like your job? This asks if someone enjoys their work. For example, yes, I do. I really like my job. Or, no, I don't. Let's practice. Do you like your job? Repeat. Do you like your job? Excellent. What did you do today? This question is useful when talking about someone's day. For example, I worked, I studied English, I went shopping, I stayed at home. Listen carefully. What did you do today? Now repeat. What did you do today? Very good. How was your day? This is a very natural, everyday question. You can ask it when someone comes home from work, after school, or when you meet a friend in the evening. For example, how was your day? It was good. It was great. It was busy. It was difficult. Let's practice. How was your day? Now repeat. How was your day? Excellent. Now let's review what we've learned. What is your name? Where do you live? What do you do? What do you like? Do you speak English? Where are you going? Can you help me? Can you repeat that? Can you speak more slowly? Who is your best friend? What do you do in your free time? What is your favorite food? What are you doing? Are you busy? Do you have time? Where do you work? Do you like your job? What did you do today? How was your day? These questions are simple, but they are extremely useful. You can use them with friends, with classmates, with coworkers, with teachers, and with new people. The most important thing is to practice them in real situations. Don't only memorize them, use them. Ask yourself questions in English. For example, what am I doing? Where am I going? What do I want? What do I like? What am I going to do today? This simple habit can help you start thinking in English. And remember, you don't need perfect English to have a conversation. You need practice. You need useful words. And you need the confidence to try. If you make a mistake, that's okay. Try again. If you don't understand someone, ask them to repeat. If someone speaks too quickly, ask them to speak more slowly. These are normal parts of learning a language, so keep listening, keep repeating, keep asking questions, and keep practicing every day. Thank you for learning with me today. I hope this lesson helped you feel more comfortable asking questions in English. Take what you learned today and use it in a real conversation. I'll see you in the next lesson. Keep learning, keep practicing, and keep speaking English. Goodbye.